Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Tuesday and the start of our second release celebration of free items. And one of those free items is the specialty designer series paper flowering foils. This has a rose gold and a silver foil design in it, and I added color to the white area with my blends. I used the Pool Party, and then I used also, I did not use Pool Party. I used the mint macaron for this, and then I used the combo of the Rocola Rose to color that in. Now this is a 4x5¼ piece, and I put it on a piece of Blushing Bride that measures 4¼ by 11, and I have attached underneath that foil a piece of the mint macaroon sheer linen ribbon, because this card that I'm going to show you is a creative fold. I think you need something to hold it closed with. So I've got that. I'm going to bring in, I have already taken my Stitch So Sweetly die and the stamp set that matches in that bundle, and cut that out again out of the Blushing Bride, and I am going to add some dimensionals and put that on the back of my card, or excuse me, on the back of this piece to put on the front of my card. So I have another little piece of the ribbon, and I'm just going to add that with my dimensionals. I'm going to run over to my stamping table and grab my snips and my snail adhesive, because I forgot to bring those over. So I'm just going to grab those scissors and snip that. I'm also going to bring in the champagne rhinestones. I'm going to use my snips since I don't have my paper or my Pick-a tool, and I'm just going to add the rhinestones to this. I think these champagne rhinestones just match this designer series paper so well. So we're going to add that to our card. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that card up, and I see, I thought for a minute I adhered it on the wrong side, but I didn't. I have two pieces of Whisper White. These measure 4 inches by 5¼ and we're going to add those to the inside of my card, like so. And this creative fold I'm going to show you today is a W fold card. And this W is going to be in the inside. And what I have is a piece of that Blushing Bride. This measures 2 inches by 11 inches. Now we could actually measure and to score our lines. Now it would be better if I had my bone folder over here, but I don't. So what I have done is I've scored it in half. So it's 11 inches long. I scored it in half at the 5½. And then what I'm going to do is just fold it back on itself. So technically the score lines are 2 3/4, 4½, and 8¼ But to save you having to measure, again, I just folded it in half. Works better if you have a bone folder. I folded it in half like so, and then folded it on in half again, back against the fold. So I've got my W like so. I'm going to adhere that to the inside of my card. I'm going to put adhesive here. We're going to add that right about there. And then we're going to add adhesive on this side. And what happens is that's going to come across, because it's 11 inches, it is the same size as my card. And so when I fold it up like so, it works in the middle and we've got that W. What I've done now is I have taken 4 pieces of the Blushing Bride. They measure 2 1/4 by 2 3/4, and I have 4 pieces of the flowering foil that measure 2 by 2 1/2. Now you can do this with any of your designer series paper. You can switch it up and add different prints or whatever you would want to be on those Z folds. I chose to use the flowering floral because I am just in so love with that paper. And what we're going to do is we are going to adhere them on the Blushing Bride, and then when we go to add them to the inside of the card, we're going to stagger them. Let's get the adhesive on. And there we go. So we are going to want to put adhesive in the middle, and we are going to put the first one up towards the top. So let's go ahead and raise that all the way to the top. It lines up with the pink at the bottom. Again, add some adhesive, but this time we are going to add it more towards the bottom. Now the cool thing about doing that is that you can write little greetings in the spaces in between. So just makes for an interesting center of your card. And by alternating them, like I said, then you can take a little stamps or just write a special message like here, 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 and here. But then when we fold this card up, again a W, I have just found that with that ribbon on the side, it just makes it nice to hold the card closed. We just add our ribbon like so, and there you have it, a fun W fold opening card. So hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.